Hey folks, welcome back to the Sedgewick Jimmy channel, and we're glad to see you. Today we're going to be looking at the origins of oranges, both the fruit and the color, because one came from the other. It's kind of a chicken egg type situation, which, by the way, the egg came way before the chicken. Fun fact to the side, the chicken and the ostrich are actually the closest living relatives to the T-Rex. Dinosaurs had feathers, and no, they did not become oil. Just saying, getting that out of the way. So let's get into it. Just a quick aside here, places that are named Orange, such as the Principality of Orange, are actually named after a Celtic settlement that was named after a Celtic water god named Arausio, which eventually morphed into Orange. Kind of a weird way that happened, but hey, ain't linguistics grand. We're going to go ahead and start with the fruit here because the color's named after it, similar to how the canary bird is named after Canary Islands. Now, when we say orange here, we're talking about the sweet orange that most people are familiar with, which is a hybrid of a mandarin and a pomelo. The orange dates back to ancient China. It's first mentioned roughly 2,300 years ago. The word orange is rooted back to the Dravidian language of India, which then morphed to Sanskrit, which was eventually picked up in Persian and Arabic. English version, just good old-fashioned plain orange, was taken from Old French. Portugal was very important to introducing Europe to the orange, and suchly many European versions are named after that country. Kind of an interesting fact on that. By the way, if you've ever wondered why plants are orange, it's because of carotene. I'm talking everything from pumpkins to falling autumn leaves. It's all because of carotene. So you may be asking yourself, if the fruit has been around for thousands of years, well, how long's the color been around? The color dates back to ancient Egypt, but it didn't really have a name other than referring to the material that the pigment was made from. In Egypt, it was called realgar. In Rome, it was orpiment. Orpiment, because of its color being at least close to gold, was used quite a bit in alchemy, by the way. Europeans referred to orange as simply yellow, red, and whatever their native tongue was. There was no universal name for the color orange. When the fruit was finally introduced to the continent in the late 15th century, early 16th, it finally gave the color a name. And that's just gonna about do it for our origins of oranges. Yeah, that's a tongue twister. You try saying that 3 times fast. I appreciate you giving us a watch. If you liked us, give us a like. If you want to see more from what we have, why don't you give us a subscribe? If you have any suggestions for future videos, let us know down in the comments. Otherwise, don't forget to come back here for more on Sedgewick Jimmy in the future. Come check it out.